JBX says, ladies, what's the quickest you've been turned off on a first date? What did the guy do to cause this? Oh, shit. That's actually not a bad question. We can start right here, Miss Puerto Rico. Quickest you've been turned off on a first date. What did the guy do to cause this?
Breathe.
What? So he started talking about his past relationships, and they were with women who had addiction problems. And so I was like, yeah, no.
Crackheads really turned me on.
Yeah.
Ew.
I just don't get it. Why go on a date and talk about your ex? Like,
Yeah.
that makes no sense to me.
So, okay, but the thing that killed you was that the women were all addicts?
Yeah.
You fuck with druggies? Okay. All right.
No.
What were they addicted to in what were they addicted to?
Alcohol,
Out of curiosity.
weed.
I didn't ask.
Oh, she didn't even get that.
Oh,
far.
shit.
Nah, I didn't ask. No way.
All right.
That was enough.
All right, what about you, Miss Haiti?
Okay, so this is it being like instantly, like
He
first
ran from home
sight.
too.
First sight. I feel like no. What was turned? You said turned off.
Yeah,
you
turn
went on
off.
first date.
I
Wait,
was hype fished.
Huh?
Hype
What?
fish.
Oh,
Hype
that's a new
fish.
one.
that's a new one.
Oh, that's a new
But-
Wow, that's a new one.
That's a new
I
one.
don't. Not saying I strive for a 6 foot tall, dark skin, da 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 da,
Oh, he
blah
was
blah blah.
short.
I'm short myself. I'm naturally short, so I know if you're anywhere near my height, you're short. And
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
All right, how tall was he?
He was probably like 5'3", 5'4".
How tall did you think he was?
6
At
feet?
least like 5'7". Like I was given the benefit of the doubt. Like
Did he
I
tell you
wasn't
he was
being-
5'7"?
No, he didn't tell me anything
So you assume?
until he pulled up.
You assumed his height?
How do you just? I just assumed
That's crazy.
because I just was given. I was just given the benefit of the doubt. It was the first
Okay,
date,
all right. So just
first
So height.
appearance.
so height.
height.
Got it.
besides
Interesting.
pictures and stuff like that. So it was
Okay.
really hype.
His height.
Okay.
All right, what about you?
I personally don't like when a guy doesn't. I personally don't like when a guy doesn't have like goals and something set out
Give
for
us
him.
an example of when you actually got turned off on a first date. Your
That's-
personal experience.
I mean, if
Like
you,
her, where he got out the car and he
you
was.
don't have a
Yeah,
job,
that's different.
you have nothing planned. Like you're living. Like, come on, like let's
can't give us
figure
an
it
You
out.
don't get to
Let's-
that just
You
yet.
can't give us an
An
example.
example of yourself.
I mean, okay.
Your last
An
bad date.
example.
Yeah, or last time you hung out with a guy and you were like, oh, this is done.
You have no job. You're living in an apartment with a roommate that's couch surfing. You're just not. You're not vibing. You know. I want you to have a little bit of a job, a little bit of future, a little
Okay,
bit.
how do you go about
goals for
telling you this?
yourself.
I want to hear the exact verbiage you used when he told you didn't have a job. How do you go about it?
I don't think it was necessarily about telling me. It's more about me. I was analyzing the vibe
Okay,
and
what'd you
sensing
ask?
everything that was going on.
What'd you ask? How'd you come to that conclusion?
Oh, what are you doing? How are you living?
Okay,
Entrepreneur.
and what did he say?
How are you living?
Entrepreneur.
That's a good one. Yeah, nigga, how are you living?
How are you living,
Just so I know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah.
A
What
lot
did
of
he
the-
say?
I just think a lot of these guys say they're doing all these things and it's not necessarily happening.
And it's cap.
Yes.
All right, bro. What did
So
he
I
say
want you to-
specifically
No,
that made you say, okay, this nigga don't got a job?
I don't even know. Just.
Bruh.
No.
Sarah. Figure it out.
Come on, Sarah.
Holy shit.
Make
man.
something up at least. Please.
Saying that you. Okay, to be completely honest, saying you're a rapper is really what got
perfect.
No, like that's really what sends me into the grave.
Okay.
Please do not tell me you're a rapper.
SoundCloud rapper.
Please,
Okay. To
be exact.
please,
So he told you he told you he was a rapper, and you
Please
said, all right.
send help.
Is this a personal situation where you met the guy and he said I'm a rapper and you're like, okay, so how are you living?
Yeah, I think you need a.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. That's so hard.
No, I just don't think. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
we can move on. Yeah. Oh, so, Chris, go ahead.
No, it's a
It's
question.
done.
Have you one before? A rapper?
Yep.
Or two?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin, duh.
Oh, okay.
That was too long of a pause.
Okay. All right. What
All
about
right,
you?
What about you?
He was sagging. I don't like that
Pants?
at all.
Yeah, pants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his pants.
Okay.
First time meeting me,
Oh, okay.
a huge turn off.
Maybe you just got out of jail.
No.
Maybe.
Doesn't matter.
No matter.
Ew.
So, did you walk
No.
away or it's
I
still
definitely
under?
walked away and I
Oh, you
never
walked
spoke
away?
to him again.
Oh shit. All right. What about you?
A guy who talks too much about himself.
Okay, give me an example.
or just doesn't ask
That
any
made
questions.
you say, okay, I'm gonna go with this guy. Give us like ladies, we want an actual personal story where you can tell us.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I once went on a date and this guy spoke about himself the whole time. Like
What did he do?
Not one time did he ask a question about what I did. Like, just spoke
Maybe he
about
don't care.
himself
He was
the
probably a
whole
millionaire,
time.
man.
What do you do? What does this guy do?
Money.
It was some like biochemical scientist thing that worked in a
shit.
lab.
Okay.
I mean, he was pretty lit, man.
Like I said, I'm a genius. Who are you?
I'm a genius.
Bitch, who are you? I can teach you how to walk your dog.
Care about fitness.
Chemistry shit, man.
Was that the same? Was that this millionaire guy?
No.
Okay.
Oh, so
Alright.
more than one guy.
Hey.
Yo, I lived a good life. Like when
Yeah, I know.
I was trapped
You
for
smashed
8
the first
years.
date, man. I know, man. You smashed a million at the first date, man.
No, no, no.
You went out with
Chris,
him, bro.
she traveled
I
the
was
world by
trapped
herself,
for
bro.
8 years. Like,
That's
come
fine,
on,
it's
I
fine.
needed
You
She's
some
had
time.
multiple experiences.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Living life.
All right.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So he didn't ask you no questions about yourself, but he was you said biomedical scientist.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it was interesting at first, but then like,
How long were y'all like out before like you realized like, damn, this nigga ain't asking me nothing about me? How long were y'all out?
I don't know, like 2 hours.
Damn.
2 hours?
Yo.
He talked about himself for 2 hours.
Huh?
He didn't ask you no questions for 2 hours.
No, like I was just sat there like falling asleep.
Where'd y'all
like,
go?
To an English pub.
And y'all were there the whole 2 hours?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So,
That nigga boring.
So, afterwards, you left him, or?
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Bro, she lied.
Bye.
She lied, bro.
No second date.
No second date. No.
All right. What about you?
I think this was like a year ago, but I didn't even see him to get turned off. He got to my house to pick me up. He honked the horn, like I'm a dog or something. I don't know. He honked the horn, no, like, hey, I'm here, or like, coming to my door. None of that, even a text. It was just like, hey, on the horn, kind of. No text even came.
Come on, man.
And instantly, I was like, there's no fucking shot.
Yeah, but
It's just like, it's weird.
chivalrous, though? Like chivalrous?
Chris on some fucking time
Honking the
today,
horn
bro.
is so
This nigga on some time
chivalrous
today. I'm not even hitting these sound effects.
But you see
was
the
wrong.
vision, right? That's weird.
I'm sorry, man. These fucking niggas in the back are fucking this shit up. I'm sorry. Okay, so he shows up and he honks the horn, and you just said what like? All right.
I looked outside confused because I was like, who the fuck is laying their horn at me?
All right.
Yeah, just.
So I just gotta ask this because I like to get in the weeds of this shit. Were you fully dressed and ready to go at that
I
point?
was ready to go.
Oh damn!
We did
How long
not
did it
go
take you to get
far.
ready?
I mean, probably like 30 minutes, 40. I wasn't feeling him already, and then the
Okay.
horn honk was like last straw. I was like, okay.
Okay. And then what'd you? Okay, when he honked. So what'd you do when he honked then?
I texted him. I knew it was him because I looked outside, but I was like, is that you laying on your horn? Anyway, we went out, but I kind of got that like
You
emergency
still went out.
phone call.
Oh, you got the okay.
Yeah,
Translation: you had someone just call you.
yeah, I wanted to fucking leave.
How? So you gave it a chance. So what was the? So he pissed you off with the horn honk. Okay, what deaded it then? Because obviously you got in the car and went with him. So what deaded it?
I think it's a lot of the same problem. Like, I would try and talk about myself, but it was just like, I have this going for me. Or, like, even fucking SoundCloud rapping. Like, it was just a bunch of these weird personal interests where I was like, you're a fucking weirdo.
What did he do? Hold on.
You're a
What did he do though?
Like actively? Like, what was he doing?
No. Like, what did this guy do for a profession where he just felt the need to talk about
I
himself?
think it was random shit. Like, oh, I produce music or something. No, you don't.
Oh.
You go on your phone and you touch buttons. You don't do anything.
He was a musician too.
Not a musician. He did. I mean, he was laying on the horn. I wouldn't call that music, but he didn't really. I don't know.
What did he do?
He made music, but he didn't make music.
Okay.
I don't know. It was like, I think he was just throwing stuff out there because it was like, I do this and this and this.
Okay.
No.
All right.
It was
that
just
a
like
first
the
date?
vibes I was picking up.
Was
Yeah.
that a first date?
And last
Okay.
date.
You felt it was incongruent. It wasn't authentic.
No. I felt like he was trying to show off, like act indifferent, but he had shown a lot of interest. So at that point, I was just kind of, okay, I'm going to take a step back.
Okay. All right. What about you?
The only story that comes to mind right now is when I was into online dating,
Okay.
but he didn't appear as his profile picture.
You go catfish.
How does it feel to be a guy, bro?
Yeah.
Like-
Hold on. Stop right there. How does it feel to be a guy?
Oh, I mean,
That's what it's like for
it
us
was a
all the
little
time.
odd. But I still gave it the benefit of the doubt because he wasn't unattractive. He just wasn't what I expected.
Okay,
So-
what was it that you didn't? Was he wasn't tall enough? Was his teeth not as white as the picture? Was his skin not as clear? I want to know specifics.
Yeah, what was it?
What was it?
I bet
He
Nick he was white, but
We're collecting a lot of data on this one. A lot of data being collected on this.
Yo,
one.
imagine you're on a date with a guy, right?
Yeah.
Pause. Not me. It's her. And his picture's black, but it comes up white. That's fucking crazy, bro. It's actually white. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's okay. I mean, first of all, the thumbnail was just like a generic black and white thing.
Okay.
But in person, he was really stereotypically theater kid.
Theater.
And I don't want to be rude to say that, but
What does that
he's
mean?
like really
Oh.
tall.
She tried to say that nigga was.
I did not say that.
Yeah.
I absolutely
Theater
did not
kid?
say that.
He had a
I did not
Justin
say
Bieber bang.
Wait,
But it was like
I
blue
don't understand that.
glasses, like awkward mannerisms, just like.
Okay.
And then what?
We on
I'm
Rumble.
still like really polite that I would go through and just at least try to see who this person is.
All right. Would it be fair to say that his pictures conveyed him in a certain way, but when you met him in person, like it just didn't jive? It didn't seem congruent. He seemed a bit more effeminate than you expected.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But then he also was
He came
kinda
off with like that
pushy.
hipster vibe.
Hipster's not the right word.
You said
I
theater,
said
so
theater.
so
like,
artsy.
yeah, but in the awkward way.
Zesty?
Like the ones who sit in the corner with like
Oh.
a hoodie and
Oh.
a drawing kind of way.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
There you go.
oh my god.
Okay.
But anyway,
All right.
what really sealed the deal for me anyway, after sitting there, he was kind of pushy. Like, make your decision now. It's now or never.
Oh, good thing you
And
laughed.
I'm not.
That's scary.
Okay. I'm sure he didn't actually say it like now or never, but what did he say specifically? Because girls have a terrible habit of like summarize. Well, tell me what he said specifically that made you come to that conclusion.
He told me to decide if I want to go on a second date with him, like right now, because I'm looking for. He was saying that he was looking for like serious things, and he needs to know right now. And I'm like, dude, I literally just met you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long had y'all been hanging out at that point when he asked you
That
that
was my
question?
first meeting.
No, but like how long? When he dropped that question, how long had y'all been out together?
2
Hour
hours.
and a half tops.
Hour and a half tops.
Yeah, it was like a little kind of.
Was that the end of the date?
games.
Okay, so you guys went and played some games, and then he told you, okay, so I need to know right now,
Yeah.
etc.
Right
Okay. Now, so I guess he came off as awkward, versus you thought he was gonna be like cool and down to earth and chill.
Yeah, like I like creative people, but that wasn't like the cool kind of creative.
Uncomfortable.
But anyway, so
You know what's interesting?
What?
Like, I don't think girls get it that like the most brilliant guys a lot of times are like socially awkward as fuck,
Very.
and they're very weird and stuff like that. And it's like girls like expect the guy to be brilliant and like be really talented, but at the same time be like super socially charismatic and charming. And very few men can actually do that.
Yeah,
Very few.
very few.
Like if you, all the smartest guys I know, the engineers, the doctors, etc., they're all awkward as fuck. Actually, they are. It's just like I don't know what it is, man. It's like for every IQ point that you have, like some kind of social point goes down. It is what it is. So like brilliance always typically comes at a cost. But I get what you mean though. Like girls want their Prince Charming. I get
no,
it.
my problem was that trying to be forced into a decision at that moment when I literally
Yeah, you
just
could
met
tolerate the weirdness for a little
That
bit,
was my
but that was what
problem.
made you say, okay. All right. What about you?
I need to know now.
Yeah, give me now.
I guess I would say like putting on a front and like being unprepared.
Okay,
Like,
give us an
that's-
example.
Okay.
Give a specific example, because clearly you have a story in mind.
Okay,
that
I
you,
guess
Yeah.
it was like the only like first date I've ever really been on. It was this dude. I feel like he was trying to present himself as like a sugar daddy, and like I didn't realize
Oh,
like
yes.
that's what he wanted. Like he was just trying to act like cool. I don't know. He wanted me to like. He wanted to look a certain way, like going out with me, I guess. And he asked me to go to a Heat game, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, I'll come with you, whatever." He wanted me to dress a certain way. I was like, "Okay." We get there, like. I don't know, he had to buy the tickets out the window. That kind of threw me off. Like, it was very, very last minute.
What the?
And then he had me sitting in, like, basically the nosebleeds. And he also complained about how much it cost when he bought the tickets. And I was just like,
Oh shit.
what the hell is going on? I don't know.
Nigga wildin',
It was
bro.
just like, what are you doing?
Wait, a question.
That's not sugar daddy. That's
How
dirt
old was
daddy.
he?
Huh?
How old was
So
he?
dead.
I think he said First, he lied about his age. He said he was a little younger, but then I found out he was like 42. I was 22 at the
You
time.
what?
What? 22?
Yeah.
Well, you've been with your nigga for 5 years though.
Wait,
We broke up that year. 1 year I was single within that 5-year
Wait, how'd you meet
relationship.
this guy?
I told you, man, you cheated.
The sugar daddy.
Yeah.
I was in Tampa and
Yeah.
we just left the club, and I guess he like saw me in the streets like at the club,
Hey.
and then me and my friend went to like Waffle House or something
Saw you
afterwards.
in the streets at the club.
Yeah, okay. Like in Ybor. After the club, we
No, we
met.
understand what you mean,
Okay, come on.
but goddamn. All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He saw you out and about after the club. He had seen you
But
at the
I
club
didn't
first.
realize like he
Yeah.
had saw me, I guess, and then we went to Waffle House, and then
Waffle House.
we were leaving, or we were trying to go to Waffle House.
He
It
must have
was
been black. He
closed.
was black, wasn't he?
He was black.
Of course.
my nigga.
All the niggas eat at Waffle House, bro. God damn, Waffle House.
But something was wrong with it.
bless
We couldn't
Waffle
get our food, so we go to the like stoplight. We're at a stoplight, and he pulls up next to us, and he rolls the window down, and then he takes me and my friend to Denny's and like buys us food. That was the first time meeting. Okay. So no, the second time with the like Heat game and stuff, that was
Was this in
that I
Miami
was talking
though?
about.
Yeah.
Or was it
Well, we met
Orlando?
in Tampa, and then we went to Miami.
Oh, you went all the way down to Miami with him.
Yeah, he drove.
Okay.
Damn.
Isn't it crazy?
What do you complain? Like, okay, how do you complain about the tickets being expensive? What do you say specifically?
Fuck
I
this
don't
shit,
know. I
so
don't
expensive.
remember. He was just like, wow, like, oh my God. Like, he was stressing about it. I think
He
he
really
literally
stressed it out?
said, like, not for a long time, but he definitely made a comment. And I was just like, what the hell? I don't know.
Wait, so you
Like,
drove-
if you presented yourself a certain way or you wanted to be that way, like, why would you do that? I
So
don't
I
know.
tell
It's
you, I'll
weird.
pay the bill and don't fucking bat an eye, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, like girls pick up on little shit like that.
But notice,
For sure.
she said a year she broke up with the guy and then met this guy. It didn't work out. Where'd she go back to? The ex.
Oh, I wasn't like taking this guy seriously. It was kind of just for fun. Like I have never really gone on a date with someone, so I was like, oh, the Heat game, that sounds really cool. Like that's worth it, you know?
No, but the main point is that you went back to your ex. That was the main point.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
They always go back.
All right.
Oh no, man. This is kinda weird,
what about
bro.
you?
Wait, what was the original question? I mean, I know what I'm supposed to be like answering. I just want to make sure I say along those lines.
When you go on a first date,
What turns you off?
Yeah, the number one
What
thing
turned
they
you
said
off?
that made you say a specific story where you said fuck this shit. I
Okay.
don't know. A lot of good lessons for the guys to hear
Yeah.
here though. You
So
could-
I
go.
had one pretty successful relationship. It ended, but I felt like it was good and mutual when we broke up. And he was Middle Eastern, right? So I kind of started seeking that a little bit, right? Anyways.
Okay, and
I
the next person.
All right,
I got
now,
you.
so I meet this guy on Hinge recently, right? He is from the Middle East. He's from Jordan. We decide to go on a date, okay? So we go on a date, and he's like fucking vegan, right? And that's fine, but I'm eating what I'm eating, so I got like a filet mignon, right? I love that. I'm chilling, doing my thing.
Yep.
And you know how when you discuss like, you know, when you're looking over the menus, oh, so I decided to get this, you know, before it comes out, like just to maintain conversation. You tell them what you're thinking about getting and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that's when he said, oh, well, I'm vegan, this and that. Now, when the food comes out, when she obviously got a vegan meal, I'm eating my steak, right? He looks at me and asks me if he could watch me eat. and I was like, what? Nah, I was like, honestly, no. Like, this is very awkward. So, and what was I gonna do? Like, not eat my food that just got put out? So I just fucking awkwardly ate it. Wish I didn't, honestly. It wasn't even worth it. It wasn't my money, but I tried to be polite.
He said, "Can I watch you eat?"
Yes! He wanted to watch me eat.
What?
What the heck?
Okay.
Myron, you asked. That's literally happened.
Was it like that? Did he give you that look?
No, it was worse than that. If he put his forehead a little bit more towards the ground, it would look like that.
In Arabic, we will call someone like that. You said he was from Jordan?
Yeah.
He's a fucking that's in Arabic. Bro, I don't know any Arab vegans. That's fucking.
Think of it in the most positive way I could. Like, I try to think, like, maybe he just, like, wants to see someone, like, eat something he can't. I don't know.
Fucking weird. Okay.
You can't make that shit up, though. It literally
Yeah,
fucking happened.
that's strange. He
It was
literally-
like 5 minutes from my house, so it wasn't really too bad of like a, you know, I didn't really lose much.
It's like a
from
cook
going
for
there.
steak, I guess. They could let me watch you eat that steak.
I mean, I mean,
Yeah.
at the minimum, I got a fillet, so it wasn't that bad.
I think
but
the important thing, because I wrote down these things, and I want the guys in the chat to learn, because a lot of guys get nervous where they go on first dates or do stupid shit, and they wonder, why did I fuck it up? So that's a weird one. But yeah, asking a girl to eat what she wants, watching her eat is strange, or unorthodox requests. Don't do that on a first date. Which I think that was a good lesson. If you're going to purport yourself to be someone of higher status from a financial standpoint, you better not fucking complain when the bill comes, ever. right? At least not in front of the girl. So I think that's important. Pushy. A lot of guys do that. Big mistake. It seems like the guy was braggy. Like, he basically wrote a check that he couldn't cash. If you're gonna honk the fucking horn at the fucking girl, you better be in a Lamborghini outside. You know what I mean? Disrespectful behavior is only tolerated like that if you're the fucking shit. Let's be honest here. If he was in a Lambo, you probably wouldn't be complaining about this story. Not talking, like not having a conversation, a two-way conversation, just talking about himself too much. You saggy pants. I mean, it's just, you got to know the type of woman that you're going out with. If you're going out with a hood rat, maybe. But I mean, how'd y'all meet?
Mutual friends.
Oh, with your friends?
It was like a setup, kind of.
A setup?
Okay. He probably thought it was like, oh, I could get by with this shit. But there are girls that are like, bro, you're sagging your pants. Like, what are we, 15? That's not gonna work. Yeah. A lot of girls don't like the hood look. I mean, that's pretty simple. Unemployed, pretty, rapper. Okay. And then you, short. That's true. Like, don't fucking make yourself look tall in your photos when you're not. That could really fuck you up.
Address it, because I'm verbal about it. Everyone knows, like, that's. Like, I don't have a specific when it comes into type.
You should ask
really
them, though.
Traits.
Ladies, I want to just ask guys' heights. Ladies, just do it. I know it sounds fucked up, but just do it.
No,
you
it
don't
makes
end up with that
sense.
shit.
It makes sense.
That's how you avoid that. Because guys aren't going to tell you, and they're going to lie about it. They're always going to say 6 foot when they really 5'10".
You know what? Fellas, buy you a pair of Alexander McQueen's. You'll go up in height, my nigga. And she won't even know help you, bro.
I know that.
Or Tim's or some shit. Or for you New Yorkers.
Bro, don't give
I'm
me that
asking girls
advice.
to show me a picture with no makeup on.
Oh, baby, where you took her phone?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well,
And then for Puerto Rico.
Yeah, only you, basically.
And then for Puerto Rico, I think it's really important, guys, take the advice. I mean, obviously, this guy took it to the next level, saying that he dated addicts. But I don't think you should talk negatively about exes. You should always say, oh, no, yeah, I had an ex. But I always tell guys, speak positively about your exes.
Right.
Yo, just avoid that talk completely.
Yeah. If it comes up, because girls like to ask that dumb shit all the time. If they like you, they
she
start
was cool.
asking.
It just didn't work out.
Yeah, it just didn't work out. But she's a great
to go
girl.
into detail about your ex,
That means
come
you're
on, bro.
hurt.
Yeah.
You're degrading the person you went with. Why aren't there just a memory? Why would you go into detail? Especially with meeting new people. Why are you going into details about your ex? Obviously,
Exactly.
they're on your mind.
You still miss them, so.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, the guys can learn from this because all of you guys gave very good answers. That's why I was prying, by the way, to get the fucking story, because I wanted the guys to have the context of what they did that was stupid, that ended the situation. Because a lot of guys get left on seen or read after the first day, and they wonder why I did everything right. Like, I guarantee that Scientology guy thought he did everything fucking right, and he didn't get a second call. Your guy, he probably knew right away that he wasn't. Your guy maybe was probably wondering why she didn't hit me back or got money, or I at least purported
The fact that he demanded to confirm the second date just shows he doesn't get second dates.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's like, nigga, say no, so I know. Don't break my heart. No.
So, okay, next chat. So, guys, that's a learning lesson for some of y'all in there, man. Don't say that we don't teach you nothing.